Away from the glam and glitz and the neon lights of Walthamstow, the dogs paid our first visit to Mildenhall Stadium in Suffolk. It's the tightest track on the NGRC books, with a standard 4-bend trip over 375 metres and the 6-bend distance is 545 metres. The track has a new, young and enthusiastic promoter in the shape of Carl Harris.
I saw it as pretty much as a challenge. Obviously, the stadium hasn't really been promoted as well as it could have been over the previous years, and I think it's got a lot of potential. We've got many areas within the stadium itself which have potential for expansion. We're fortunate that we've got planning permission for a casino, which obviously we hope to. Once the central government have sorted out their various policies, then hopefully we can push forward with a casino. And just last week we were granted a 24-hour, 7 days a week drinks licence as well, which obviously makes the whole venue a lot more attractive.
Very attractive for these young stable lads and lasses who were encouraged to come to Mildenhall for the first time under a marketing initiative helped by Emma Johns of the BGRB. They flooded through the turnstiles and were met with a warm welcome and guidance from the staff. But what is Carl's vision of the future?
The first steps forward, really, before we can have a big push on promotion, is to upgrade the venue. You know, we've already started with the refurbishment of this very bar which we're standing in now, which is just nearing completion. It's the start of a £500,000 project at least. Which doesn't include obviously the casino side of things, which will be a project on its own.
The restaurant was bustling and had a real cosy atmosphere to it. As you would expect, the food was good value, with generous portions of the local cuisine. The public were there to enjoy themselves, and there was no dress code, which suited this gentleman down to the ground. But what about the racing at this tight circuit? We caught up with racing manager Michael Hill.
Michael, when did you first join Mildenhall Stadium?
Yes, I've been working here for around 10, 11 years now.
As racing manager, before that were you involved in greyhound racing?
Yes, I was. Been involved as an owner and mainly here as a kennel hand.
Now this track out in the wilds really in Suffolk, it's got a few peculiarities.
Yes, we're the only track in Suffolk and we're quite unique. I think we're the smallest NGRC track in the UK, quite short straights but quite wide, sort of safe run and bends, and we're unique with having the outside sumner hair.
Yeah, not many tracks have that, do they?
They don't, no.
So for those trainers, Michael, that haven't visited Mildenhall recently, why should they come along?
Yeah, the meetings are on a Sunday afternoon, which is quite unique, a meeting in daylight. We've got a very popular restaurant here. They do a roast meal for a very reasonable price and Suffolk hospitality, and you have a good afternoon out.
And as I say, for some dogs, it's quite nice to get them behind a different hare.
That is, yeah, change of scenery, change of hair, a different track, and obviously racing in daylight, might just be enough to, someone who's a greyhound might be a little bit jaded, just to freshen him up.
Well, back with our stable lads and lasses who are really thriving on the atmosphere of the night. They were also involved in trophy presentations on behalf of their various stables.
I've been a couple of times, but it's a bit more special tonight. All the boys are here and we're all having a bet and it's a laugh, you know what I mean? It's just a good night out for the lads, especially in the middle of winter when we're riding yearlings. It's a nice atmosphere to come over here with the lads.
Well, there's plenty of familiar faces at Mildenhall who've been involved in the sport for some time. We caught up with one of them.
John, you've been associated with Mildenhall for quite a while now.
I have, yeah, about through the years, I suppose about 16 or 17 years, something like that. Yeah.
Recent changes to a track, do you approve?
Well, anything's good for the game, and the man's trying his best, so we've got to give him credit for that. Whether he succeeds is another matter.
It's quite a tough job out here.
It certainly is, yeah. This is it's out in the sticks, this track, and have a job to attract, promote, the people to come and watch the dogs, but we get a regular clientele of hardened dog people, which is a good thing, but we could do with a lot more to make it pay.
The various distances at Mildenhall suit different types of greyhounds. Over 375 metres, it pays to trap and have early speed, whilst over the easy 6 bends, the greyhounds gain plenty of breathing space in the wide sweeping bends. Mildenhall race on Friday and Saturday nights, plus have an open race meeting on a Sunday afternoon. It is advisable to book in advance for the compact restaurant, which is soon to be extended by the management team. Well, let's catch up with our stable lads and lasses.
I've been here a couple of times. This is the first organised night with Newmarket staff, so yeah, it's a good night. It's a good night, enjoying ourselves.
As the night was beginning to wind down, one of the stable lads won the champion tipster competition.
Well, there 4 winners out of 6. A worthy winner you are.
Yeah, I liked it. I never knew that I was coming here, but my room partner told me to come over here.
And did you back any of them with real money?
No, I didn't.
You missed out on an opportunity there, or was it?
I did. My room partner told me that we're going to have a fortune tonight, and I have it.
Yeah, well, you win. You've beaten everybody else.
Yeah, I did.
So it's 1 up for the Nazida camp. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, hopefully they've had such a good time, these lads and lasses will be back with their friends and family, perhaps for one of the open race cards on a Sunday afternoon.
We hadn't run many open races for the last few months, so Sundays we saw as a good opportunity to start that. And I'll have to say, yeah, with the response we've got from the open race meetings, it's certainly something which we're now keen to expand on.